Just another day at the office here.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Wish a bitch would Wednesday.
Oh,
Throat punch Tuesday.
I don't have my pen with me.
Go dig it out of a box.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I know where it is. I could grab one.
So what's going on?
Oh, you know.
Another day in Paris. What's that one?
What?
No, I was singing two different songs.
What?
Which ones?
Just another day in paradise. That's like a country song. And then I was
Manic
thinking
Monday.
That is not Manic Monday. We sing that every Monday in our class.
Just
She's
another
singing,
Manic Monday.
No.
Sang it to the rhythm of Manic Monday.
No.
Just another
The
day
day in paradise.
What is that
Steve
song?
Warner.
Yeah. No.
Okay, it's da-da, na-na-na.
You're telling me that doesn't sound like just another Manic Monday?
No.
You literally said, just another day in paradise.
Well, she's mixing Another Day in Paradise
Phil
by
Collins.
Phil Collins.
Where he's like, da, da, da. How does that one go? She walks in and...
Yeah.
What song are you singing?
Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, I'm gonna quit my day job and become a singer.
Wow. Who sings that?
Oh, Phyllis.
Phil Collins.
Oh, you should keep it that way.
Oh, do.
But,
You're so good.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Malibu Nights with your hosts, HB and Trashy.
Trashly.
Oh, yeah.
And me. Auntie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she should tell us her moves that she used to do with that song.
On the
Someday.
bar. We
Yep.
already talked about that. We'll
It's
get
okay
her
to bring
out
it up
there
again.
We'll
Yeah.
get her out there one day.
Maybe when we go downtown tonight, we can.
I did it again a couple years ago in Vegas.
Oh no.
I did.
Doesn't surprise me.
That's not a good thing for your knees.
Hey.
She probably had a couple dirties in her and said, or probably at that time, adios. MF.
No,
Mother trucker.
it wasn't with you.
Of course it wasn't.
Oh no. Hashtag not invited.
Anyways.
Anywho.
So yeah, what's going on this week?
Well,
I got all the things.
so much has happened. I'm having a blood orange IPA today.
From?
It's called the Big O.
Oh.
Did Austin reach out to you yet?
Oh, I've got things to say about this because I got an email this morning.
Was it from him?
Let me read you the email because honestly, it made me not want to buy his beer.
He
even
sent an
more.
email.
No, it was
to
not
say, hey.
Austin. So I sent an email last night to their little email for Trap Hop. And I was just like, hey, the product locator says that I can find it at all of these stores, and I've gone to many of them and haven't been able to find it, blah, blah, blah. I sent the link to the podcast. I was like, we talk about all things Bravo and everything.
Yeah.
And I got an email this morning at 10:58 a.m. That said, Hunter, our beer must be out of stock. We have a new shipment hitting our distributor this week. We should be in all Harris Teeters. Give it a week or two to get restocked. Lauren, Chief Operating Officer, Trop Hop. And then below the signature line with the logo in like bold print, big, I'll throw it up on the screen, I don't care. It says, sent from my iPhone. Please excuse any misspellings or typos. I'm like,
I mean...
Does it surprise you, though?
No, it's very Austin.
And Lauren.
I'd still buy.
I mean, yeah,
I mean-
I still looked today when I got my big O, but
I thought maybe they would like just say, hey, we'll send you a little pack.
yeah, no, not a F you, what do you need, or nothing. Give it 2 weeks. That's what I got. I've given it
Cool.
4 now. But anywho, they did respond they responded rather quick. I mean, I sent
Yeah.
that email at 1 a.m. They got back to me at 10:58 a.m., so very good.
I mean, new
I-
company.
I appreciate the response. I'll find
I
it.
do
I'll
it.
find it one day. But instead I've got an India Pale Ale.
Okay.
Is that what
Wow.
IPA stands for?
Yep.
Oh my god. Anywho, what are you guys drinking over there?
Today years old.
I got my Vegas cup with a little vodka and some bubbly on top, Uptime bubbly.
Oh.
Uptime bubbly.
With the bubbles, just Uptime with the bubbles. I churched it up a bit.
Oh.
Uptime. Favorite place.
I love it.
Blueberry Palm.
Hey, I found it in
surprises
another
over
store.
there. Wow. It's probably pretty easy to find here in Vegas, though.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know when we used to be in the boondocks there, they never had anything good.
Where's the Boondocks?
Where we used to live.
Up in the butt crack of America. Anywho.
I gotta get on your guys'
So,
Get on the wavelength, Auntie.
something that I found, it was this last week. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know.
Are we doing scuttlebutt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebuzz? I mean,
Kristen Cavallari introducing her new man.
Okay, I don't know who this woman is, and I don't know why
I
her
love her.
and her
You don't?
24-year-old boyfend are all over my socials, but
I love her.
what
She's
show was she on? The
unapologetically-
OC?
No, she was on Laguna Beach and then The
Laguna
Hills.
The Hills.
She was married to Jay Cutler.
Oh.
And she had a show. What was that show called? Very Cavallari?
very cavalier.
I didn't love her so much in Laguna Beach. Kind of thought she was not a nice person, but I still appreciated her. I don't know. I really like her now, though.
Oh.
She's cute. And I do like her zero F's attitude.
How she's like, I don't care. Yeah, I am dating this guy.
Oh, she don't give a F you, what do you need, or nothing. She's posting about it, making jokes about it.
This is how I found out about Justin Anderson.
Yes.
Her hairstylist, right?
I think so.
He's like a hairstylist to the stars.
Yeah.
You may know that guy we follow?
That's what he does.
Well, I don't think he does as much anymore. He has his own hair care line. And he's
Interesting.
like, they're besties. They have a podcast.
Oh.
Just, he like makes my day.
Yeah. He's pretty great.
I thought he
And
was
I
just a
have-
normal dude.
No, I vibe with him.
I mean, he
So-
is, but.
I think I would vibe with her too.
Oh, God, yeah.
I
And
like
who
it.
cares if she's dating someone younger than her?
At least he's not like 18.
Well,
People were saying all over, if this was a man dating a younger woman, this wouldn't be that big of a deal.
no, it wouldn't.
Which
mean-
is true.
It's almost grosser the other way, in my opinion, but it
Yeah, I
happens
say-
all the time.
You're right.
It's like
Good
our
for
buddy
her.
from Southern Charm, Rand, whatever
Thomas,
his name is.
yeah.
T.
Like, that's
Thomas.
gross. I mean, at
I
least
agree.
Kristen looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She's
they're cute.
And she's got her jewelry that someday I'll have a piece from. Just haven't found the right one.
She's living.
Uncommon James. This is so cute. And she never shows her kids' faces on social media, which I appreciate that too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. That's different for someone of that, like, caliber.
I think she wants them to decide when they,
Makes sense.
Which makes
which
sense.
again, I appreciate that of her. She just,
I say go for it. Good for you, K-Cav.
yeah.
You
Shoot.
do you.
Mama
You do
Tucky.
you.
You go, Glen Coco.
Yep, you do you.
That was like one of the biggest things I saw.
I mean, the Oscars happened this past weekend.
Yeah, you guys watch?
I
Sure
watched
did.
clips. I didn't watch the thing. It kind of depresses me.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm not there. I don't like missing out on the Oscars. I want to be there.
Well,
Oh.
It's going to
Someday.
happen. Give me 10 years. I'll be there.
What was your favorite and least favorite clip and part?
Ooh, there were a lot of really good moments. I cried watching Billie Eilish.
A lot of people did.
She's a good damn singer and songwriter for her age. Youngest person to win 2 Oscars.
good for her. And she called out her teacher too, I think.
Yeah, she said, "You didn't like me, but
Here I am.
you were a good teacher."
funny.
That's yeah.
I liked that. I liked how they brought out the past winners for the major categories. I thought that
Loved
was really
that.
cool watching them. And it honestly, this was the first year watching those moments where I'm like, I want all of these people to win. Like, I liked how they talked about each one of the nominees and gave them a moment where it's not just like showing a clip and then
Agreed.
boom. I really appreciated that, and it was cool that everybody got to come back, and they got everybody to come back. Like,
That
that's
was my
wild.
favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine
That was
schedule
cool. I like
getting
that.
everyone to come back that's huge.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
So it would have been what, the past 5 years, or was it 6?
It was 5, I believe.
5. Yeah. Auntie about.
I know Auntie
Ross
must have enjoyed the
Uh-huh.
best actor
Going for
nomination.
those older men again.
all right.
Oh man,
I sure did.
She likes a little more than a shirt.
Scott
Everett was
Beck.
like, him? And I'm like, yeah.
She'll get it one
Yeah.
day. She'll get it one
Yeah.
day.
I got a new crush, by the way.
Oh.
So after we talk about this, we finish this up. I'll
Oh,
tell you who it
jeez.
is.
I do want to talk about Robert Downey Jr. I mean, love him. I'm glad he finally got an Oscar.
Yeah, that was good.
I did not love, however, Jimmy Kimmel's monologue.
I kind of thought you wouldn't.
And like as Johnny, the character, like I play it up quite a bit, like I don't like him, but I really did not think it was that funny of a monologue. I thought it was.
I was like, wrap it up. I think you actually said that.
Yeah, we were like, wrap it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brutal. I'm like, Kimmel, bro, come on now. No wonder you're retiring. But
He is?
Yeah.
yeah, this is
I don't
he's
know.
coming up on retirement, I hear.
Good
Oh,
for
okay.
him.
But yeah, I didn't like the joke about Robert Downey Jr. and his drug addiction, and then just
Ugh.
kept going. And,
I said, did he do this?
yeah, and
And I'm like,
because he goes on the nose, and then Kimmel made an improvised joke where he's like, "Was that too on the nose, or was that reference to a drug thing or something?"
I know.
I'm like,
this guy's done all the work. Not the time.
no, like this is his this is a
Yeah.
part of his
Story.
yeah, because he left all of that. Like obviously he has talked about it, but he doesn't want that to be his whole thing. Like you're taking this
Yeah.
moment for him and making it about a mistake he made in his past and like grew from. Like that was not in good taste in my opinion. But
I agree.
And then Al Pacino came on, and Auntie's got a new addiction of a show.
oh
Right?
That's
Al
my
Pacino?
crush. No, not him.
oh
I do have to say,
Oh.
yeah, Davine? Is that the girl from the Holdovers?
Oh, you like
yeah.
her?
I watched
she made
it.
me cry.
I watched the Holdovers.
Yeah.
So when that came up, I'm like, she's got to win. She was so good in it.
Ugh, I've heard so
So
many
good.
good things about that movie. I gotta watch it.
And it was so sweet. She's so sweet.
She
I
had
feel
me
bad I don't know
tearing
her
up
whole name, but so good.
because she was crying before she was crying when they were just saying she was nominated.
I mean, those are the people. And then Paul Giamatti was crying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love him.
I know.
Ollie.
He's so good too. But she just was like a standout to me in that movie.
I gotta watch it. Put on my list.
Yeah, that one's been on my list
free
for a
time.
while because everybody is like, "Have you seen this movie?" And I'm like, "I've never even heard of this movie." And then I went and looked it up, and I'm like, "I'm actually intrigued by this." So I just need to sit down and watch it. I did watch Oppenheimer, but
Did you watch We Are Marshall?
no.
Weird.
Different show.
I know.
The 70s it was set in, so the sets were very cool. Very cool.
I'll have to watch. I love Paul Giamatti, so I figured I was probably gonna enjoy this movie.
I do too. It was good. Well, I have a new obsession.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I bet you
Watch
can guess
out.
what it's about.
How?
Older men.
I do like older men.
Oh no.
But there's like a limit.
Until.
Like
There
Mean
isn't.
Girls, the
Yeah.
limit does not exist.
Yeah.
So I've kind of ran out of shows to watch in the
Oh.
background. So I needed a background show. And I was clipping through and The Family Stallone. Big fan of Sly now.
Really?
Even bigger. Just a genuine, down-home dude. Good dad. Like, all his girls are beautiful. His
Yeah.
wife is
Sly?
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do you call him Sly?
Yeah,
That's
they'll
his
call him Sly.
nickname.
I didn't know that.
Come on. Well, she also is the one that hasn't seen old Rocky.
Never seen.
Oh,
So-
Sylvester Sly. I get it.
Rocky.
Huh.
Oh, jeez, we got there. We got there, folks.
Nice.
Some days. Most days.
Oh my gosh. No, I've heard that it's really
so
good.
Good.
2 seasons?
I loved all of it. Yeah, I think I have like 5 episodes left in the second season.
I would
Should be finished
actually
by
give
tomorrow.
that I'd give that a gander. I feel like that's interesting. It's a different like dynamic of a reality show, you know.
It's sometimes you put these people on pedestals, right?
Mhm.
And rightfully so in some instances. But this guy is like so down to earth
Aw.
and just really protective of his daughters. Can you imagine dating his daughters?
No, I'd be
One of-
terrified.
Yeah, like we got Rambo and Rocky.
Yeah. What's this man capable of? Oh, I've seen.
So one of his daughters, I don't remember which one, but she's like, we looked up on the balcony. I was like about to kiss a guy,
Oh no.
and he's like standing there with it like backlit. So like,
Just
she's like, why has he
silhouette.
got to be so theatrical?
That's funny.
And
That's
I mean, it's
great.
just got to be. One of the gals was blind dating or whatever, and he brought a pair of boxing gloves and said, "Can you get these signed? And can you sign them too?"
What'd she say?
She's like, "Okay." I mean, she's so sweet about it. Like, I would have been like,
No.
No.
I mean, I also don't have a celebrity dad, but
I'd still say no.
That's crazy.
Did they get him signed?
But he hangs. I don't know. It left me hanging.
Oh no.
But he hangs out with Pacino and Henry Winkler and Dolph Lundgren, and they like
What a
hang out in
group.
this little pizza truck in California.
Jesus.
It's so cute.
And
They're
they're
like
all
this little
Look at all of
Italian
these
mob
things.
family.
and they're all on the show too.
Yeah, they
Like
are. They
Pacino
all
and-
appear.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
He's like, what are all these cameras for? You know, like it's just they all seem like just old men having fun.
Next
Yeah.
thing you know, she's gonna be part of the mob.
Ugh.
Watch
A
out.
mob wife.
You watch that too?
No,
Oh,
No.
I've never heard of it.
I think that's a show.
It should be if it's not. That's
I would
great.
be a mob wife.
Yeah,
I think that'd be kind of fun.
that would be fun.
Speaking of
Little
mobsters
scary.
and older men,
I would be like, boom.
Robert De Niro at the Oscars, the whole flub of like the dude saying that he won his like Oscar winning performance.
Oh, that was cute.
And Robert De Niro's like,
He said Oscar winning instead of Oscar worthy.
Oh.
Like you said, you gave an Oscar winning performance.
done
instead of
jinxed old De
Oscar-worthy.
Niro.
Yeah, back it up.
Shoot.
But
Yeah. So
I
good.
love that.
Recommend.
Watch out, Stallone.
I just think they're cool.
Add him to
And
the
it
list.
makes me want to climb the steps even more.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about those steps
So,
again.
I
Get
think,
outta
can I take this last part of Scuttlebutt? Buzz?
Yeah, buzz away.
Love is Blind.
Oh.
Watched it. Yep.
You watched this this
I've
latest
been
season?
dying to chat about it. Dying.
Oh no.
I'm caught up too.
Dying.
I think I have one episode left that's come out, but then the finale hasn't. Well, when we're filming this, the finale hasn't come out yet, or the reunion
Yeah.
or whatever. But
So
yeah,
obviously you're in love with Jess.
obviously, even
'Cause
though
I'm
she's a
like-
walking red flag, but
Yeah, you like the walking red flags.
I always have. It's nice when they just start whacking you in the face, and
They have them planted in front of you, and
Yeah.
you're like,
yeah, it's kind of like walking on the moon and putting the flag in there, but
That's what they do.
it's every relationship.
Night night.
But yeah, no, Jess. I
just-
needed an EpiPen.
Oh God.
but
I mean, she's not wrong though.
correct. But don't you want a little bit of humbleness?
Yeah, a little
Like a
bit.
little
It was,
bit?
but
Well,
it
she's
was
very
in the
high
heat of the
maintenance, too.
moment. She was, heartbroken.
You're right.
No, she went in there knowing what was going to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, because before Chelsea apparently announced, like, I'm engaged, or she
But
told
yeah,
somebody who
wouldn't
told
you-
somebody.
Wouldn't you be pissed off too if this dude was like talking about how he was falling
I
for
wouldn't
you
go in
and
there.
like was
I'd be
gonna
like, I'm out.
propose? I don't think you have a choice when you're on this show.
Probably not. Go on there for
It's
us.
great
and see.
television. Well, yeah, I don't think they'll come back to Charlotte because everybody's like, Charlotte, you okay?
I mean,
True.
hell of a
Day at
Day at
sea?
sea.
day at sea. Hell of a day at sea, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't believe you watched
oh,
it, though.
I can't either. You haven't watched in what, 3 seasons?
Yeah.
3 or 4?
But there was so much social chatter.
You had to watch it.
Yeah.
Even I was like, I gotta get caught up on this one.
This
I
season
couldn't,
was
and, like-
less dramatic than most, in my opinion. The last few.
The wedding was ridiculous. It was a waste of my time. I fast forwarded through most of it.
I do every time, every season.
Oh
I could care less. Do you say yes or no? That's all.
Yeah.
I appreciated the two that did like each other, then got married. What's her name?
Johnny.
Johnny
And
and
Amy.
Amy?
Ugh.
Wasn't it Amy?
Man doesn't know how birth control works.
Oh, well, that's
Was
just
it not
dumb.
Amy?
I don't, you might be right. I thought it was a
and
B, but you're probably right.
I don't remember her name.
I thought it was Amy.
I know
but-
who you're talking about though. I think it might be Amy.
I liked them together,
I did
but
too.
that is gross
I
about
mean,
the
he
birth
was-
control.
He was kind of like he didn't want to use a condom, and he wanted her to get on birth control, but didn't really understand how birth control worked. Like I don't know. And then she was like, "Well, you could get a vasectomy."
I mean, I like the rebuttal.
Touche.
Yeah. And he's like, I know. We talked about that. Yeah. But I mean, Jimmy. Got to talk about old Jimmy.
Night.
Okay.
I'm thinking Jeremy. Ugh.
Both.
Jeremy. Which one's Jeremy?
Jeremy.
You sound like
Yeah, from Wedding Crashers.
Bloody
Jeremy.
Crashers. Jeremy.
He's the one that was with Blondie Laura, but then went with Sarah Beth
Oh,
at the end, like on a
God.
jet ski.
Sarah
He's a
Ann.
douche.
Yes. Night.
Sarah
And
Ann.
Huh?
Sarah Ann.
Sarah.
Oh.
Sarah Ann, not a girl's girl.
How she's like, I don't know why you're mad at me, AD, and it's like,
Yeah. When
Because-
AD stood up and was like, okay, I was like, walk away, D. Just walk away, because you're not getting anywhere with this woman.
Then she was so bad. Why is everybody against me? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm pissed. It's like, well, honey.
Yeah, bad.
How'd that coming?
Yeah, that whole sitch made me mad. I saw a TikTok where someone turned it into like if it was like a Western movie, and she's like reenacting Laura, and she goes, "Why'd your phone ping at 4 a.m. over in South End where Sarah Ann lives?" And I'm like, "This is great," but yeah, that night.
We should do like a recap in a couple episodes.
Yeah, when all of
Once
it's out, we could do a Love is Blind.
Because I got a lot.
Yeah.
I need therapy.
What?
I need therapy after dealing with all of their issues.
Oh.
Well, they're all walking red flags, and you said that, and I'm like, God, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, holy, my life is pretty good.
Right? And like, I was watching The Bachelor, and I'm also like, oh my God, poor Bachelor Joey, because they just trauma dump on him, every single one of these girls. It's the same way in Love is Blind. Imagine going into those pods and everybody's just like,
no.
Well, I was abandoned when I was 5. And you're just like, oh. Like, I would never get casted because I'd go in there and I'd be like, well, shoot. I grew up in North Dakota, and here we are now.
In Vegas.
Yeah, living in Viva.
Yeah,
Recording in the Blue Wire.
Jimmy reminded me of an old, I don't even know what to call him.
Filet.
Loser. Like, 100%, every time I saw him, I just got the heebie-jeebies.
Jimmy was a weird one for me because I obviously didn't like him, but then you end up being like...
Which is valid.
But she's also night-night.
Insecure Ingrid.
Oh, I couldn't... The frown.
Oh, I know.
There's been so many comparisons of their faces.
But you just hurt my feelings. I'm like, shut up.
Ugh.
Get out of here with that. Megan Fox, calm down.
Yikes.
But yeah, I mean, good season. I wonder if they've already filmed another one, to be honest.
For some reason now I'm on the Love is Blind TikTok a little bit. And they're filming in Minneapolis. And some girl went on there, like, total breakdown.
Oh, no.
And was like, all these reality shows, blah, blah, blah. So, assuming from the comments and stuff that she dated one of the guys that's on there. And just like, she's like, why do they pick these people with all this baggage and the lies? And which I do feel like a lot of them lie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, how many of them had girlfriends or...
Yeah.
Like, why are they on there?
A lot.
That's what I mean.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
A lot of crop tops. A lot of crop tops.
Yeah, and not on the right people.
Yep.
Shoot. Yeah. No, Love is Blind. Crazy season. I'm always a little bit relieved when it's over, to be honest, but I keep coming back every year, so.
Yeah, it's like heavy on the chest.
I've skipped a few seasons.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all of them.
I feel like the first 1 or 2 and then maybe 4 and then this, well, which one is this even?
6.
6.
Yeah.
But did you find the Love is Wine anywhere?
No, it was not at the Harris Theater that it told me it was going to be at. I keep
Didn't
having
you
this
ask
issue.
us?
Earlier.
Oh.
Like before.
But it is
Oh.
supposedly here somewhere, so maybe I'll find it.
And it
I don't
said,
know if I like a Chardonnay.
I mean, I just wanted it for I wanted it for our set. Like they said that they had it at Walmart near us, but they don't. Vegas is just, I mean, they're probably out of stock, but.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Busy.
When I asked the lady at the
their Love is Wine.
cash register, I go, have you ever heard of Love is Blind? Thinking, who hasn't heard about it? She's like, nope. I'm like, okay, well. I should have just shut up and it was like word vomit. It wouldn't stop coming out.
Oh, no.
We do have a lot of Bravo stuff to catch up on, so I think our next episode should be on Bravo.
Yeah, because, I mean, Summer
It,
House, there's
fell off its
lot.
access.
Everything's
The Bravo
sued.
sphere went
Oh, yeah, all that stuff.
full on nuts.
Everyone's suing everyone. Lindsay Hubbard's a psycho. There's a lot to cover.
It's a lot. So if I can throw that out there, it was too much for Scuttlebuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, because I just had too much. So.
I agree.
That's what I'm leaving it with.
I love it. Well, that's your Scuttlebuzz of the day. But, I'm drinking a blood orange beverage because something we're talking about today is bloody.
I'm wearing a Ford Bronco shirt.
Oh.
As am I. Same one, I think.
Yeah, do you know why?
I couldn't tell you. You like a Bronco?
Because something we're talking about today.
What are we talking about today?
Well, we're not talking about that, essentially, are we?
No.
Oh.
But the OJ case, OJ Simpson, you weren't probably alive for that, but...
No, when did that
he wasn't.
happen? 95?
I don't know.
Something like that.
So I just thought we would wear our Bronco shirts to talk about...
To show support for OJ, who definitely did it.
Well, yeah, he probably did definitely do it.
He wasn't on my list. We're not discussing.
Okay.
Shoot. I have watched so many true crime docs over the last, 2 weeks. And I think you guys have watched, well, at least Auntie has. I don't know about Trashly over there.
I dabble into them. Like the Delphi ones, I watched a while ago. I can't remember what that. Kohlberger, I got some insight on that.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them are the ones that Auntie had sent to us a while back. So I've seen, I think, everyone that was on that TikTok that you had sent. But
I haven't seen 2 of them.
Shoot. I mean...
But I watched 4.
I've got a few that, if you haven't seen, I highly recommend. But I don't know if you guys have one you want to start with.
I feel like the Delphi's been on Auntie's mind for a minute.
Delphi.
Well, do we want to talk about... I have it in documentaries versus cases.
What do you want to do?
I thought we could give a light overview of docs and then go into the Delphi.
I like it. So go deep into Delphi, talk a little bit about docs.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to watch my back after this since you're
that's
so into true crime.
Quick through the docs, so then
You
you
didn't
can talk
understand
about
what I
Delphi.
said.
No, I didn't.
Because you're so much into these true crimes, I'm going to have to... You're going to come for me someday.
If she hasn't yet, I don't think that day's coming.
You never know what could be in my cup, boo-boo.
You just gotta be aware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shoot. The first one I want to talk about is the best doc I've seen in probably 2 years. And it was The Program on Netflix.
I started. I haven't finished that.
I'll add it to my list.
It's cult. It's
Heavy,
about what we talked about. It's about cults.
Yeah, I mean it's basically these kids get sent to boarding school, but it's really not what is being sold to the parents. But at what point do you listen to your kid? It honestly the that is exposed in this doc is crazy. They're at the abandoned school throughout it. It's all of these kids that were in this program, and it opens your eyes and sheds light on all of these programs that are still ongoing. I can't even imagine. I would never speak to my parents again if I got sent to one of those. Ever. They would be done. And I mean, these people, some of them have forgiven their parents and stuff, but oof. I mean, thousands upon thousands of dollars spent to this boarding school, and they're just abusing your kids, beating them up, locking them up, not feeding them properly. They're not learning anything. The degrees they get at the end of it aren't actual. It's a lot.
Why do they get sent there? Because their parents think that they're bad, or because they want a good education?
Yeah, it's.
I've seen so many Lifetime movies about that.
It's they're acting up, but the girl who directed it was in the program, and she was sent there because she was caught drinking like a Mike's Hard Lemonade,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
and she got sent there for like a year or something like that.
Yikes.
I can't even imagine. I wouldn't survive something like that, I don't think.
Well, good for her for turning this around and
Yeah.
exposing and
Yeah,
creating your own
I mean,
dog.
for real.
That's pretty great.
and it's so well done. I cried. I was laughing a little bit. It's very well done, well put together. So if you haven't seen it, highly suggest it.
And you've started it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've
it's on
heard
my
a lot of
list.
people can't like watch the whole thing in one sitting because of how heavy it is. Like I've heard a lot of people are like, I need to take
Oh,
a
no,
week
no.
to finish this. So I watched it in like a
Yeah.
day.
No, the timing, when I started it, I shouldn't have started it.
Yeah,
So, one of those weekends and weeks.
yeah.
What else
What do
you
you got,
got?
Auntie?
Gosh. Well, I think Ashley's seen this one. Lover, Stalker, Killer.
Oof. That was an
Where it
interesting
like
one.
turns on you? Refresh my memory. I'm pretty sure I
The
have.
guy that went online.
Yep. And he thinks it's his ex-wife.
No, he thinks
No.
it's his.
The first
a-
gal that he
Yeah.
dated, right?
Right.
And then he broke it off with her because he met a gal at the car shop, the repair shop.
Yes. And she disappears.
And then she disappeared. And this psycho,
Acted like her, yes.
I
And like she burned her house down.
So
With
it was his
animals.
second girlfriend, right? Because the first one, he
That was the first.
no, it was the
with-
first
met-
one.
Met the second girl and then got back together with the first one.
Yes,
He thought it was the second girl.
correct.
Turned out like, oh my god,
Burnt the house down with the pets in it. Like, what kind of psycho?
her
Are
own
you?
pets. Right?
Yes, her
I'm
own pets.
like she had a kid or kids, I don't know.
Mhm.
But man,
Yeah, I
The
did
one
watch
she
that.
killed.
And it's a Lifetime movie, too.
yes,
That's
did
where I
watch
saw it
that.
first, was Lifetime. And then we watched this. I'm like, God, this seems very familiar to me.
Yeah.
One of my slashers.
I mean,
And yeah,
that
it
was
takes a turn.
crazy.
And the poor girl that disappeared, well, she killed her. And
Yeah.
her mom is now taking care of her kid. It's just sad.
So sad.
Because she was a good mom.
And her name was dragged through the mud, you
Yeah.
know, because it was like, she's doing this.
Mm-hmm.
How scary.
I don't understand the diabolical strategicness that one
How?
must create. Like, I don't.
Because you're sick in the head.
Man, you're something. I mean, it was scary.
Scary
It was scary.
She's going into the police and just being like, well,
Scary.
she's messaging me. She's stalking me. Ugh.
So, worth a watch.
And that's crazy, but like, yeah, just burning your own things
Oof,
Yeah.
with your
no.
a pet.
Worth a
Like,
watch.
cuckoo.
I say do it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yep.
It's like an hour 40. It's a quick watch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
it
easy
is a
watch.
quick one.
Pretty good.
All right, what else you got over there?
I think we've seen Cyber Sleuths.
Yeah, I think we chatted about Cyber Sleuths. If I'm not mistaken, I brought it up.
Just gotta remind me of it again.
Brian
Like,
Coburn.
yeah, we did.
Oh, I
'Cause
never
talked
watched that
about
yet.
Social
We
media
started it.
and how it can
You gotta
affect.
watch it.
I do.
But
Speaking
that
of
brings
him-
me- oh,
Really quick. This is just a really quick thing. Did you see it got pushed back till 2005?
Yeah, I did.
That's all.
2005. Oh my god.
2025. Sorry.
How will we
That's
get
all I
this
have to
in?
say about that.
Brian probably wasn't even born.
No.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry.
Night, night, Brian.
Yeah.
But Cyber Sleuths, it's a trending theme in a couple docs right now. There was
Valid.
one on HBO called they called him Mostly Harmless.
Yep, watch that.
Yeah, and that follows some cyber sleuths trying to figure out a case. I didn't like one of the cyber sleuths.
Neither did I. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I tried to like her because but then I don't even know how to finish this statement.
Right? Like, how do you?
Because you
even
want to be
explain-
kind to humans.
Yeah.
But
and
then,
she's
like,
just-
she was just mean.
she reminds me of someone who runs a Facebook page in North Dakota.
Yeah.
And as soon as she started talking, it's like she's hungry with power because
Yeah.
she's gained control over this page. She has ownership over this case,
Yeah.
which she actually has no say in at all because she's not a cop.
No.
She's not the law. Like,
No.
and then she gets pissed off when someone else is doing it. I didn't like
So
her.
she used I a lot, and the other gal used we.
Yes.
That tells a lot about a person.
And
Yes.
this is my
I
life.
solved this case.
I will give this
Like,
advice. If you know someone that's using I, they're a very selfish human.
yeah.
And they need something. They're insecure about something.
I didn't like her. She ruined it a little bit for me, but it was an interesting case.
It is. So essentially they found a hiker dead. And then all these groups tried to figure out who this guy was. And it went down the cyber sleuth group.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that, I guess.
Did they
was
figure it
worth
out?
much. Yeah, they do.
Crazy.
With some help of some
Right.
people who do DNA stuff, which is just
Yes.
crazy that they can narrow things down like that now.
I think it was Facebook groups.
Yeah. Reminds me of that show, that thing about cats or something. You don't kill, or you don't
Yeah, don't
F with
Yeah.
cats or something.
cats, yeah.
That reminds me of that a
Yeah.
little bit. That's where my mind goes, but I'll have to watch it. It's on my list, add it to my list after I finish
It was pretty good.
Easy watch.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
The only thing with that one is the end was kind of like, nah. I was hoping
Yeah,
it was
you don't
something
really
a
get
little
any
bit.
closure. You don't meet any
I
of
was
his
hoping
family.
it was a little bit more exciting.
And he turned out to be kind of not a good guy.
Good guy.
The guy that they found dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
They might. Let's see. I know Auntie has seen this one.
which one?
Love Has Won, Mother God.
Oh God.
Is that the
Finish
one where
that
she's
one.
standing like this?
Yeah.
All the pictures around her?
Yeah.
I feel like I might have started it and I just couldn't finish it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had heard about this, but it did not prepare me at all for what I was about
is
to
it called?
watch. Love
Love
Has
Has-
Won.
It's
And it's still an ongoing
gross.
thing.
Yeah, it is. But she died.
Like,
What was it about?
the
They like
Mother
worshipped
God,
her.
she thinks she's God.
And it was a
So
cult,
she
another
gets-
cult.
She gets these people to follow them, and all they do is drugs and drink
It's
and
You gotta
go
watch
online, and they start selling products to other people, and
And she died.
scary.
it. They like kept her in her bed.
Ugh.
The
I haven't seen this
footage-
for a while, but
the
it was for a while,
footage.
right?
Yeah, it. I
Yeah,
mean,
they show
drove her. They drove her across like
It's
state
gross.
lines,
It's gross.
No.
and they were saying like she's her pulse is still there. Her body's still warm. She's gonna her body's gonna ascend. She's gonna come back, or she's gonna leave, and Robin Williams and Michael Jackson and all of these people are her what I don't even know, like.
Yikes.
And these people are talking on the dock like it is being
Yeah.
told by the people who are in the cult. So they're
pretty
talking
gross.
like, well, when mom died, and like they left their actual
Yuck.
families, and at
Yeah.
the very end when the one girl's talking to her mom and she goes, well, when mom died or whatever, or well, my second I'm like, oh god, imagine being that mom and hearing her
I can't
talk
imagine
about
being
this.
that cuckoo.
Well, they're doing all the drugs and drinking all the time, and sipping
Well, that
the
makes
juice.
sense. Yeah.
Gin and juice.
Mm.
But that's a real cult if I've ever seen one.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Go watch that if you want to learn what a cult really is.
Oh.
I have two more.
Yep.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us
No.
a secret. Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Here's the deal. It was too long.
Yeah, way too
I
long.
felt, and I might get to the point, but I don't want to diminish what they went through.
No.
Because I can't
100%.
imagine. They were stalked online by this random dude.
Which the payoff was that's where I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, like, they literally stalked them and terrorized them for no reason.
Yeah. No, like he knew one of the
Yeah.
people.
And it was like a
And,
ring.
like-
Ugh.
And there's really
And it
no
was weird.
laws against it.
Because it was like catfishing,
Yeah.
but like, I don't even know how to explain that.
Just
it was
ruining
really
reputations, sending
online.
messages to family members saying they're cheating, and
Yeah.
then these people would believe, and then just explode lives.
yeah,
Very sad. He got, what, like 7 years?
yeah.
And it was only
It was.
because
Ugh.
one gal had, like, a whole record of everything. Otherwise, he would have not even served at all.
That's gross.
No one believed him. Cops, law
Of
enforcement.
course. I feel like I saw another Lifetime movie about this.
There's plenty. But it was sad.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have a
no.
Lifetime episode.
I watched that. I mean, I just didn't love the payoff. I didn't love who it was. I was like, oh, really? Just this random dude? Like, okay.
It was weird,
Mm-hmm.
but sad.
Yeah.
And then I watched Pathological.
Haven't heard of that one.
It's about Joran Vandersloot. Remember him?
I do, but how? Why?
Natalie Holloway. So
Who's
she disappeared in
Natalie
Aruba.
This
was
you
probably-
weren't born yet.
It was 2005 when she disappeared. So she went to Aruba for like a grad trip.
Yep.
So I was graduating college. You were just graduating high school. And
I was 6.
so it was big for us. Yeah, because you're traveling to these. I was in Mexico and we went
Aruba, Jamaica.
all these
I
Caribbean.
wasn't old enough yet.
Take ya.
So it's one of those things that it just kind of haunted everybody.
Like, where did she go? What happened?
She was just gone.
Sex ring.
It's pretty crazy.
Does
So
it
then-
like actually?
It talks about him, and then 5 years to the date, he killed somebody in Peru. Stephanie Ramirez.
Peru.
Of course he did.
And so he got convicted for that one because there was no one else who could have done it. And then he's in a prison in Peru, got married, had a kid,
Aw.
because they have very lax, like, visits.
Oh, they can just
Well,
bang.
clearly.
Yes.
Ugh.
Like, the gal was like, yeah, his cellmate was very polite. He'd stand up against the wall. And I'm like,
Nasty.
No.
Yes.
way. No way.
Nasty.
These people are crazy.
Hey,
Then-
you mind if we just
Oh.
knock one out real quick?
I just,
Ugh.
You are-
gross.
Hey, it'll take 2 minutes tops, buddy.
Gross.
Just turn around.
Oh my god.
It's been a while, so it won't take me long there.
Makes me want to throw up.
And then his girlfriend talked. So he had a girlfriend on the side.
What
So then
the
he had her bring in some groceries. And she was on there and thought they were groceries. And then they were laced with cocaine. So then she gets busted. Now the law's out for her. So very, very sad. Like,
Well, he
Wild.
impregnated somebody else.
so supposedly he finally told the truth about how he killed Natalie.
Oh.
Like, he's just a pathological liar. It's very sad what everyone went through. Worth a watch. I thought it was really good.
What was it called again?
Pathological.
Pathological.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was pretty sick.
Shoot. I mean, I started watching a Jeffrey Epstein one. Haven't gotten far enough into it to talk about it, but
I've seen that one.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
I
a
mean,
new one,
crazy
right?
No, I think it came out
Yeah.
probably a couple years ago, which, I mean, still opens my eyes to things that I'm like, this is nuts.
He's scary.
Well, he's dead. He didn't do it. He didn't kill himself.
You don't think he killed himself?
No, I think someone
Oh.
But why? Not to get justice and hear all the, like, take him to court and...
'Cause they were on his island.
That's valid.
Didn't want the truth coming out.
That's valid.
Night-night, Epstein.
Yeah, bye-bye. Good luck
He
down there.
probably could have gotten some sort of deal for turning someone else in, you know?
So sad.
But anywho, the only other doc I watched was about Delphi.
The over the hill, or up, down the hill?
Down the hill on HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
So
oof.
sad.
Hey, didn't they just set a... Like, there's
They
something...
did. They set a court date.
Yeah.
May
I did
13th.
see that.
And they're only planning it to be a 2-week trial.
So they must know
Really?
who it is?
Well, he's in custody.
The actual
Yeah.
guy that did it.
Defense is the one who wanted the trial set so early.
Is it the kid or is it the dad?
The dad. Or the
The
guy.
dad.
The
The
older
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Richard Allen.
That did it.
Well, he's the one who was finally arrested and then supposedly has confessed over jail calls to his wife that he did it. But he's like mentally gone downhill. You can see like
Down the hill.
in this case has had some twists and turns.
Yeah.
You know,
Killed these two girls.
two girls, Abby and Liberty or Libby. Maybe that was her full name. So this was back in, God, I don't have the date. What year was this? 2017?
I was gonna say 17, so maybe that's right.
Why do they call it Delphi or Delphi?
That's
That's-
where it took place.
The town. Was it Indiana or Iowa?
I wanna say
Or Illinois? I don't remember.
Well, I won't be going
Indiana.
Delphi.
Delphi, Indiana.
through there.
So they were on like a break.
Yep.
And they got dropped off at this,
Park? Forest?
yeah,
Because there's that bridge.
2017.
okay, it's like this walking area that you can go hang out. And they were walking across a bridge.
A bridge that is not safe.
No,
Like
it
going
looked so
across-
scary.
It's like
But they
going
were-
across trestle.
13 years old, yeah. Having fun. Just enjoying
Until they
the
weren't.
day off. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, problem with these cases is I put myself into what they're potentially feeling and thinking, and it makes me, I feel so sad. I don't know. I can't imagine being their family. You want to protect
No.
your kids, and they are brutally taken away from you.
I mean, and the fact that like she was smart enough to like Snapchat, like film a little bit,
Yeah.
and like that clip got out where he's saying down the hill,
Yeah.
and like they literally just put this picture out on social and in the news and stuff of this dude. Like, ugh, that case is freaking just a mind.
It's haunting.
It's imagine like just being a kid, just living your life and then
Can you
murdered.
imagine seeing your significant other or somebody you know face comes across there and you're like, holy they did what? I know this person.
No.
No.
Like
I feel like so many people live double lives
oh yeah.
and fake lives. I feel like it's more than 75% of people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's
what
a
I've-
fake bitch.
Yeah, just from what I've
I
seen
believe
and
it.
watched.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And these people seem normal. Like people we would talk to.
I know.
And
Yeah.
be like, hey, what's up?
How many
Like,
did I say that
Be
last
bros with at the bar.
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
true crime one? How many murders you walk by in your lifetime?
Isn't it
That's
like
scary. You said that.
Yeah.
one in every like
I don't
12
like it.
people or
Well,
something?
yeah, like it's
yeah.
ugh.
9.
I would be murdered.
Yeah, I know.
No doubt.
Surprised you haven't been.
I know.
Jesus. I realize I haven't either, honestly. Gallivanting out in the streets of Vegas and
Valid.
Mexico and, you know.
Valid.
It's very scary.
Like in Turks, when I was going to walk back by myself. Like, that could have been night-night for me.
Night-night.
Yeah. So some of the crazy things that have happened with this case since Richard Allen has been arrested is his defense lawyers were taken off of the case due to a leak in the case of like some of the crime scene photos, which I've heard were horrendous.
Wait, they were like leaked to the public?
Somewhere, yes.
The pictures of these girls dead.
Yes, of the crime scene. So
And I've heard it was like hard for police
yes.
to see. Like
Yeah.
that's how
Yes.
bad it was.
I think it's one of those cases that's going to stick with the police that are investigating it. You know?
I can't. That
So
night.
the Judge Gall, asked them to be removed, right? Or to remove themselves. Or she was going to call them out for malpractice or something like that. And then it got even crazier. They asked for her to be removed. The defense
judge?
lawyers asked for the judge to be removed. So then it had to go to the Indiana Supreme Court, where they decided that his defense lawyers could stay and she could stay, like the judge. So now it's like, for me, I feel like that's completely tainted.
Mm-hmm.
We have way too much bias. We don't like her.
Yeah.
We don't like them. But
Can the parents request something different or no? Once it's
Well, it's a
done,
state.
It's done. Oh,
prosecuting.
Yeah.
So I don't think they necessarily have,
they can't do that. I get it.
you know, the defense is what has the right because he's here. You know, so
Ick.
yeah, I just heard it was, I guess,
This morning or
once this
yesterday
is-
or last week. Yeah.
once this is aired, it will have been like a week that some podcaster has like a 240-page document, again, leaked of the crime information, and then all of a sudden it's going to trial May 13th in only 2 weeks, which
Oh,
I don't know how you can get a crime of this caliber done in 2 weeks, but
Were they just friends? These two girls?
yes, I
yeah,
believe
they were
so.
like best friends.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think they were relatives.
and I think it was something. Wasn't there some sort of catfish thing happening?
Yes. Keegan Kline
Yeah.
was a guy that's already in prison that was talking to these girls over Snapchat or Tinder or I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And so he was when I don't know. This case is messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Richard Allen was
happened?
working in CVS and offered to print the photos of the girls' funeral or celebration of life for free. And he's the one who was convicted.
Weird. And why?
Oh shoot.
The whole thing is weird. It's a very weird case. I don't know.
So-
What made you get so invested in
So-
this one?
So this guy who
These two
leaked these
girls,
photos,
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. What did you say?
this guy who leaked these photos killed himself.
he did? Yes.
The individual from Fishers died by suicide after a police
Yes.
investigation into the leak was launched.
Yes. I forgot about that.
It's
Like,
a little suspicious.
a lot of twists and turns. But
That's horrific. Like,
I-
imagine being the parent and your kids, like, murdered body pictures are out. Like, that's...
no. And it was like a ritualistic murder. So like
Ugh. Like satanic
signs
worship.
and things done to their body.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, you have a kid. You have 2 kids. I like
It
this
makes me
parents.
like want to cry in disgust. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
That people could even think to do
Sad.
that to kids.
So
Or
sad.
to any human for that. Like, ugh.
It's awful. It's horrible.
Ugh.
It's just a sad case, so I don't know what's
I'm
going to happen.
surprised it doesn't have more, media attention, to be honest. I feel like I
Right.
haven't seen a lot on it.
This is why I don't understand why Koberger has such a big
Yeah.
presence
Yeah.
when there's other cases are truly horrific as well. You know,
Yeah.
like there's no one case that's more horrific than the other.
No.
To me, like this is all horrendous things. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I fell down a new Koberger hole once I watched the Cyber Sleuth doc. I will not lie.
what do you mean?
But, looking at details of things and seeing some other pictures, and
He
then they
is
changed the
Night-night.
the color of the pictures or whatever, and you can see the bloodstained mattress when they're pulling it out of the house, and the blood seeping out of the side of the house, like just where their bodies were found. Like, I watched 2 Brian Koberger docs, and I really was like overload of information on that case.
Needs to be night.
That one is interesting though, because they still don't know. Like, we're 98.9% positive that it's all Kohlberger,
I
right?
don't understand how you can't. Like, there was a sheath found in this freaking house.
Did he give the knife to someone else who was gonna
Ugh.
do this murder for his
Supposedly.
paper he was doing?
Yeah, what do
You're
you
right.
know over there, detective?
The defense says they're going to call over 400 witnesses.
Holy shit.
Even
One of
though
them being
he's-
one of the roommates.
Even though technically he's his own alibi.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
seems legit.
another case that's very messed up.
Well, why is the defense calling the living roommate to be?
I think there's
Which
a
is
lot
the other
of
thing.
ick. 'Cause-
Like, if you didn't hear them screaming for their lives, you're a liar. Night night.
well, then you hear that, was it on that Cyber Sleuth that there was a bunch of Snapchats going on
Yep.
before cops are ever called?
And then where are they?
They went to the house.
The FBI has the snaps.
Oh, yeah, but all these
'Cause they
people were in
deleted
the
them
house
Yeah.
before investigators were there.
I would have ran my ass out so
I-
fast. You wouldn't have saw me, and I would have been calling 911 so freaking quick.
I mean, if I heard anything close to someone being slaughtered,
Oof.
let alone 3 people being, 4 people, 4, not even 3, it was 4 people brutally stabbed to death, which isn't gonna happen in the first shank.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't.
You hear that. I'm sorry. You hear that. I don't believe those other
Have you
roommates
ever-
one bit.
Drank so much that you passed out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I might
Which
not
is
wake
valid.
up.
Which is true.
That's
But
where I'm at. But
She opened her door and saw
I-
him walking.
and sending snaps.
Yep, just paying a quick devil's
So,
advocate.
I mean, no, I was going to say that when he said how you don't wake up. I'm like, well, I'd probably sleep through something probably if I was,
Yeah.
emergency flight style. Like, it could have been, anything could have happened, and I would have been oblivious to it.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't know. That case, I want to be there. I want to go and
I do
be.
too. Let's take a roadie. It's kind of close to us, isn't it?
I don't think it's gonna be.
See,
an
but
open-
why? Why do you
Because
guys
I
want
want
to
to
go for
see
that
him.
case?
I want to see him get. Ugh.
You guys are my proof right here.
Yeah, you're true.
This one feel like it's weird.
Maybe it's because
It
they're
just
more our
feels-
age. I don't know.
Not even.
No.
No,
Well,
they're
no,
my
like-
age, but
Well, yeah.
they're my age, but you
Whatever.
can act like you're young.
Or like it
Even
could-
I'm a little too old. They were what, 20?
I guess I don't know why.
It's just interesting. Well,
Ugh, and the girl saying they followed her account on TikTok,
yeah.
one of
the,
them followed her. I had to go and
cyber
look. I was like, do
One
you
of them
think
followed who?
I think it was
none of
Kaylee
them-
Oh.
followed
Yeah.
one of the cyber sleuths, and watched her true crime discussions.
But Kaylee's not alive.
Yeah, but
No.
she had
Followed
followed
her before she
prior to
died.
dying.
Oh. Ooh.
And now her case is being talked about on that.
Pretty.
Just I can't
Yikes.
imagine. If I was sliced and diced in my college years, I tell you what, I would have haunted some mother.
I would just hope I had a really good night. Go down.
So bad. It's so bad.
No, I know that is bad. So maybe just bleep that out.
Night night.
Oh, it's just sad and it's gross.
I can't cut that out. That was like horrible, but also really freaking funny.
Who's gonna?
I just would have hoped I had a great night.
You're being real. You know?
Yeah.
I just like nobody's ever gonna know what
Who wouldn't want to end with a good night?
with your friends, like besties, like that, like.
But if a bitch knew that I was sliced and they lived in my home,
Oh yeah.
I think a lot
I
of
would
people
not go.
want to
into
hear
that-
what the roommates
Mm-hmm.
have to say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Do you think
fortunately.
it's gonna be televised?
I don't know. I feel like you're going to have to.
This is a big case.
Yeah.
This is
I-
big.
I
But
feel like there'll be mass surrounding the courthouse if they don't.
media will be everywhere on that one.
But why? You're right. Like why?
It's unbelievable how big it is.
Cause like a goddamn movie. How sad is that?
It is, and they deserve justice, and I hope they all get it.
Me
You'd
too.
think with the
they
time-
have a lot of info that they're just not able to share, which I get.
I hope so, and I wonder if they did it the right way. You know, as frustrating it is not to know stuff,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to risk, like, look at this Delphi case.
How many things were leaked and
Yeah.
And how people take it, run with it, start
Yeah.
a new rumor. Like the cyber sleuths was a great example of how
Yeah.
that could go if more stuff came out, you know?
mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the roommates are
Yikes.
already getting attacked on social media. So if there's information that is not good for the roommates, but
I
good
can't
for the
imagine.
case, like, of course they can't leak that out there.
Yeah.
Anywho, shoot dang diggity. I think that's all the time we've got for our
I feel like
true
I need to
crime.
go turn on all my docs tonight. I don't have time for it. Last night when I was talking to Boo Boo, there was something scratching at my damn door. And he goes, go out there. And I said, I'm not going out there.
She should have gone out there.
Never.
Why would I go out there to get shanked?
I always go out.
Well,
Yeah.
that's your life, not mine.
I grab my everyday carry and I get ready to go. If they're coming at me, I'm coming at them.
Jesus.
And I'll come in hot. I'll shank a bitch.
Oh my goodness. What's your BYOS?
I'd probably start.
Oh, you ready for
Night,
that?
night. No, you wouldn't.
Well, since you two...
I'd be like, don't slice me.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You two seem to know a lot about, I don't know, true crime.
Everything?
Huh?
Everything?
Oh.
Well, that too, bitch. I have
You
some
seem to
from
know a lot about nothing.
Lifetime movies. That's nice. That's fine. So from the past, like 5 to 10 years of cases here, see if you guys know the answers to some. It's a little true
What?
crime trivia.
Okay.
True crime trivia with
They're-
Trashly. That's a lot
Yeah.
of teas.
Yeah, and I didn't. Some of these I'm like, I don't freaking know, but maybe you guys will.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so,
This is like a recent
we-
obsession of mine.
huh? I know, but that's fine.
Are we
Okay.
just answering or are we buzzing? Are we
You
writing? What are we
can-
doing?
But you can buzz if you want.
Oh, okay.
No,
Eh.
I feel like we're not gonna have to. But
no, I don't think you are. I think you're gonna you might know. When I get farther in, you'll know some, but these ones
How
might
many
be a
we
little
got?
hard.
100?
No, I circled.
Oh.
So this
Oh.
first one was, who
Uh-oh.
was the American serial killer known as the BTK killer? It stood for bind, torture, and kill. Do you know his name?
No. I watched his doc too.
Bob?
Dennis.
Brian?
Ratter?
Dennis. watched his
R-A-D-E-R.
doc.
Ratter?
I try not to remember their names.
Okay, well, this one you might know. Who was the notorious American gangster who led the Chicago outfit during the Prohibition era and was eventually arrested and convicted for tax evasion.
Al Capone.
Yeah, Capone.
Yep. Good job. See, and I asked Wade to look at some of these because he's really into it, and he's like, gosh, I don't even know some of these. So I'm like, well, this one no, you won't know that one. In what year did the notorious O.J. Simpson murder trial take place? We already talked
97.
about that. We talked about this. Where was he?
Was it 95?
95.
Wait, so earlier today, at the beginning of this episode, flashback, I said 95 as a total guess, and that was accurate?
Yeah.
You weren't probably alive for that, but
No, when did that
he
happen?
wasn't.
95?
I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah.
Holy sh**.
Anyways, what is the
I
name?
thought I was wrong.
Maybe you weren't listening.
To who? Myself?
Auntie maybe saying yeah?
Auntie says, sounds about right. She didn't say yes.
What is the name of the infamous drug lord who escaped from prison in Mexico twice before being recaptured and extradited to the U.S.? There was a doc about him.
This Narcos guy?
Maybe there wasn't.
Maybe not.
Oh, no, I've heard his name before.
First letter.
I only...
El
Is there more?
Salvador?
Chapo.
Oh.
El Chapo?
El Chap.
Oh, what's Chappie doing these days?
Oh, don't relate that. Okay, so what is the name of the woman convicted of killing her roommate in Italy in 2007?
Oh.
A case that garnered international attention and controversy.
Amanda?
Yeah.
Amanda. Oh my god.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Amanda Hucking-Kiss.
I can't remember her last name. I can't.
Knox.
No.
Yep. So I think Auntie's 2 and Boo Boo's 1.
Well, technically I didn't get that right.
You got Amanda. That's pretty good. I wouldn't
I
have
mean,
gotten that.
I technically got OJ earlier in the episode.
I don't know if you're going to know this one. I don't know this one, but maybe for some weird reason, you two watching your sleuths and stuff. What is the name of the young woman whose mysterious disappearance in 2011 led to extensive media coverage and widespread search effort, but her remains were only discovered years later? I don't know this one.
Amanda.
No.
Bethany.
No.
Samantha.
No. Auntie.
Tori.
Lisa Irwin?
Lisa.
No.
I don't know her. Did you ever hear about that one? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
This one.
must not have been that
You
widespread.
guys will know this one. Which country was the site of the deadliest mass shooting in modern history? Where?
Las Vegas?
Yep. 58
Country?
people. Huh?
You said country.
Oh, it says country.
Oh.
United States.
of America.
Sorry.
Was it actually Vegas?
Yeah.
Wow.
58 people and injured hundreds more.
Oh.
That's a whole nother thing to talk about is these mass shootings that keep happening.
That's sad.
Okay, what is the name of the American
Well, a bunch
gymnast
of idiots are in charge.
doctor who was convicted of sexually assaulting numerous young female athletes under the...
Gymnast. Olympics.
I don't remember his name.
I don't either. Is Robert?
Steve?
No.
Roger?
Erwin?
No. Larry?
It's not Robert?
Oh.
Larry.
Nassar?
Of course it was a Larry.
Nassar.
I
I
never
don't know.
trusted a
Nassar?
Larry.
You guys might know more of these now. We're getting 8 years here.
Was it
So-
Nassar?
Yeah.
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 What is the name of a former NFL player who was convicted of murder in 2015 and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole?
NFL player?
Yeah. He was convicted of murder. I do know this name.
I don't know.
Lamar?
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh,
Oh, the Hernandez murder. Yep.
In what year? Maybe that's not the. Yeah, I don't know if you'll get the year, but did the mass shooting at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida happen? 49 people.
2015?
16.
2016.
16.
Yeah.
God.
I remember I was in high school.
Sad.
Who was the American businessman and convicted fraudster sentenced to 150 years in prison for orchestrating a Ponzi scheme that defrauded investors of billions of dollars in 2009? You guys have talked about this guy all the time.
Is this the Wolf of Wall Street? No.
I don't think so.
Jordan Belfort?
Maybe you haven't talked about him. Bernie
Really?
Madoff?
Who? Oh, Bernie? No.
Madoff? Bernard Madoff?
Bernie?
I don't talk about Bernie.
Bernard?
What the?
I don't talk about Bernie.
What? Who are those people? The two, the brother or the dad and the son?
Raj?
Narrow it down.
No, the dad and the son. They were boating and the girlfriend got killed.
Murda.
Murdoch.
Bernard. Oh shoot.
I never talk about Bernie.
Whatever. I hate you. Okay, I don't hate you, but let's see here. What is the name of the South African athlete and Paralympian who was convicted of murdering his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, in 2013?
Oh my god. I remember the guy. He's real cute.
Oh.
He only had one leg. Both.
How'd he murder a bitch with one leg?
Well, he was accused. Did he get convicted?
Convicted, it says.
Did he?
Convicted of murdering his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp.
Oh, it's like Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name?
Oscar.
Pistorius. Wow, that was pulled from the
Pistachio.
archives.
Hunter, I had maybe some hope for on this one. I never heard of this person, but I'm like, Which American rapper was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in LA in 2019, sparking widespread mourning and tributes from fans?
Shot and killed?
Yeah.
XXX Tennicon?
Was it Biggie?
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey?
How do you guys know her? Is it a guy?
It's a
Oh,
guy.
shoot. Nipsey. Never heard of him. R.I.P.
How do you know her? Well, first of all,
Okay, what is the name of the American financier and convicted sex offender who was found dead in his jail cell in 2019 while awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges?
Jeffrey
There you
Epstein.
go. Figured I'd give you that one.
I know him.
Oh god.
I have
That
2 left.
sick
We'll see if you know
bastard.
them. Who is the American actress and singer whose murder in 2016 remains officially unsolved despite widespread speculation and numerous conspiracy theories?
Selena?
2016.
Oh.
I wasn't listening to yours before either.
American
2016.
actress singer whose murder officially is unsolved.
Do you know this
I feel like
actress?
she was like an American Idol or like a singer like on one of those shows. Maybe not. I could be way wrong. You were right with a C.
Well, that starts with an S.
Christina Grimmie? Grimey? Grimie?
Oh, yes.
That was on. It was either.
I remember
was it
that.
American Idol or The Voice?
She was
She was on
on
one of those,
American
right?
Idol, I believe.
Yeah.
Christina Grimmie. I remember that.
Yeah.
God
Still
damn.
unsolved. Okay,
This is a
I think
heavy
you both will
trivia.
know this one. What is the name of the American convicted murderer whose case was the subject of the popular Netflix documentary series Making a Murder? Who's his name? What's his name?
I haven't watched Making a Murderer in probably 5
I can
years.
see his face.
Which is funny because I wonder if I would have known this if I didn't, like, once I see it, I'm like, I can't forget that name.
Does it start with an M?
S.
S?
Mm-hmm.
Steve? Well, that was a kid, wasn't it? I don't.
Steve Gonzalez.
Finish that, Steve. What's the full name?
Steven.
Tyler Perry.
Avery.
Stephen Avery.
Yep.
I don't know him.
There's making a second, like, series or season or something of Making a Murderer.
I'd like to see that.
Cause
They have 2, don't they?
I
I
heard,
still don't
like-
feel closure.
I
on
heard that
one.
there's no way that he isn't
Ugh.
guilty. I read that somewhere, saw that somewhere. Anyways, that's my BYOS.
Oh,
I mean, there's some hard ones, but we've
you
heard
did
of all
bring
those.
that segment.
Here's the deal. I think we could go down some of these cases in the future.
There's more on here that I'm like, God, I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. Like,
I think there's a lot of cases that we honestly need to do like an episode on specific cases.
I mean, there's.
Because I forgot about the Oscar Pistorius and.
There was some that I was like, maybe they'll know. Where did I put a question mark by one?
Well, shoot, guys, if there's a case that you think we need to dive into, get all the details on, and talk in depth on, let us know in the comments, because I think we'd all be more than happy to dig deep on a case.
That we like
We'll be a cyber sleuth.
I do like a sleuth.
So, the Wheel of Death. This is Trashley's least favorite part of the show.
It is. I get very anxious and nervous about it.
I don't know why.
But we're going to...
So I don't want to mess up.
Spin it. Oh my gosh, who's it gonna be? Who is it?
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
It is Auntie!
Yay! She's so excited. She has a whole goddamn
There's
list.
little fireworks going off on my screen over here.
Yeah, I have a list.
Oh shoot! I mean, you did say it's gonna be me.
Segment ideas, or yeah, and then.
Was she top of her class or what?
No, I wasn't.
I don't know.
That was like number 74
Really?
That wasn't even right.
out of 575.
What?
Who was your Who was your valedictorian?
Couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either.
Yeah, I could tell you mine.
Wait until you're 20 years down. I'm almost 25.
I'm 20 this summer.
You going to your reunion?
Hell no. Couldn't pay me.
Night.
I didn't go to my 10.
I didn't either.
Where is your reunion?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it's still up in the air.
In the butthole?
Like it's not
Oh, what do you call this place?
Armpit?
The butt crack
The
of
butt
North
crack?
America.
No, it's they're doing a tour of all the schools. I'm like, I don't need to see. I work for no.
Of what?
Tour of all the campuses and stuff. I'm like, nah.
Oh no.
I don't need to go see Ramstead. I don't need to go see.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, I don't. See, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't come back here.
I don't.
I'll be in Vegas
Personally, I'm a masochist, but not that much.
You're not going?
I'm supposed to run mine.
I was a masochist back in your age, too. Not for me.
Not that much. Have you ever gone to one?
Never.
This is just a combo for another day,
Yeah.
but shoot. Anywho. Yeah, I think that's all we've got for you guys today.
Cool.
That's
Well,
fun.
What do we need them to do?
Like and subscribe. Leave your
Comment.
questions.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any comments.
Yeah, let's get
We need
comments.
some comments.
Did we get one comment a while back from somebody?
I feel like we've already talked
We got
about
some
it.
stars on the last episode.
Did we?
Star emojis.
Oh, yeah. Couple colors.
Couple colors.
Mm-hmm.
But
Anyways.
yeah, leave your comments. What case do you want us to break down in depth? One case for one episode. I like that. I feel like that would be fun and give us enough time to really go in depth on a case.
I agree, because we still didn't even hit it all.
Who done it?
No.
But I do like
Who done it?
a little heaviness and then a little mindless entertainment.
And
Yeah, yeah. We'll give you some balance. We're gonna talk Bravo next episode,
maybe
so
somebody
stay
else
tuned for that.
out there knows why the Kohlberger case gets more traction.
Valid.
I don't know.
Let us
Maybe
know.
they have a theory.
We like a theory.
Mm-hmm. Was somebody
We do.
knocking on your door?
Conspiracy theory. What?
You look back, so I said, is somebody knocking on your door? Is that housekeeping?
No, that's my closet.
Come and knock on my
Okay.
door.
Night
Better
night.
not be anyone in there.
All right.
Shoot. All
Thanks
right.
for
Well,
listening.
we love y'all. We will see you next time on the next episode of
Malibu
Malibu Nights with your hosts, HB and Trashley. Oh, yeah.
Hey, me, Auntie. We say, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
think twice. It's just
And
another
I thought you were going to say, we're all in this
Together.
Okay. And as always,
Night night.
Go to bed with Johnny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights.
Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always.
Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a juicy bear. That is someone's burger.
The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?